Welcome, everybody, to the Notorious OTB, brought to you by the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. And, folks, as always,
it's all good, baby. It was all a dream.
We used to read Blood Horse magazine. I got my Cuban links on.
Yes, Cuban B.
And I'm your host, Chase Sessoms, the Wolf of Oaklawn.
I'd rather be trapped than lazy. Don't care what they say, I'ma do what pays me.
It happens every year about this time. Weaklings act like they lost their mind. Alphas reclaim the neighborhood. Rob the sheep and all the wolves get good.
Yes. Welcome to the show. Joining me, as always, you might know him as the Michelangelo of the Crying Michael Jordan. He is your favorite capper's favorite capper. Ladies and gentlemen, Barry the Sniper Spears.
Hey, don't rub on that. You block that. You understand? That's alpaca. That's $25,000 alpaca. You block that shit. Right. You don't rub on. Put the club soda on there.
What's good, Barry?
Not much. Hanging out on a Tuesday. It's hot everywhere except for Florida, which is hilarious.
Oh, what was it like in Florida right now?
It's a lot cooler than what it is up north, that's for sure. The heat index is way lower than what's going on up north. They got 114. We're only at like 90.
It's going to be like 109 here. So, Barry, the weather has led us to play some tracks that maybe we might not normally play, including today. We've got one today that we're doing too. What happened yesterday? It chalked the fuck out, so we didn't win. Basically, usually what happens is when a sequence chalks out, Barry and I do not hold the winning ticket. So it's unfortunate to see, but it mega chalked out. Barry?
Yeah, I think it didn't one of those pay like $5 or something? One of the pick threes, it was like 6 change or something. I don't know. It was terrible. Unless you like chalk.
I think that was the $2 payout too.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah. It was ugly. It was ugly.
It's a bloodbath.
Ugly. It's all right, because you know what? We're shaking off all the chalk that came in yesterday because, guys, it's Tuesday. And on Tuesdays, Barry and I like to dream big. That's right. It's time for Tuesday long shots. Barry and I have scoured a Tuesday card to find our best play at the absolutely longest odds. And today, because I didn't know where it was going to be hot as fuck, and I didn't want to do an entire show and then have it canceled, we are doing Finger Lakes. That's right. The jewel of New York racing, Finger Lakes. We've dug through this card to give you our best picks at the longest odds for the Tuesday Finger Lakes card. We've looked through it from the rooter to the tutor. We're talking Finger Lakes Tuesday. Today, the 24th of June, year of our Lord 2025. Post time for the card is going to be 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. God's time, 10 a.m. Pacific time on the Pacific Coast. And Barry, I thought this card actually might be a little bit like ripe for long shots because there are so many maiden races on the card, and your long shot play comes out of a maiden race 5, 6 furlongs, $32,000 maiden special weight. What are you doing here?
Yeah, this is a decent little race here. Right smack dab in the middle of the card, and I thought there was maybe an opportunity here because you got some horses heading toward chronic loser territory and some horses that are kind of new to this game. So usually in those kind of scenarios, I go with the horses with less starts. And in this race, I'm going with the number 1 entry. So there's 2 horses in there. So you get a 2-for-1 with Gray-Haired Gus, the 1, and Racer X. Now, Gray-Haired Gus is a closer and should get, a fair trip here. I think the stretch out makes a lot of sense for this horse who ran pretty good first time out, just was way too far back, closed late. Second time out, finished third again, was a little bit more forwardly placed early, got shuffled back a little bit and then came on again. But stretching out to 6 furlongs might make all the difference getting this horse into the race a little bit quicker. That being said, Racer X, the 1A, is quite the opposite. This horse is out of a dam called Tweet Street. And the half siblings to this horse are very, very fast. They're all precocious, had speed early, and I think that was the plan, and just didn't work out that way. In the first start, they were both 90 cents on the dollar in that race as favorites. Didn't deliver. Gets back into a similar race with probably what looks like to be a little bit lesser company, even though it's the same kind of race. And I think that will make all of the difference. They're both going to be able to get, to run their race, I believe, in this one. So we're going to go with the one entry in race number 5 at Finger Lakes.
All right, Barry, I was cutting out through most of that, but yes, what you said, yes, I agree, but I don't agree too much. You know why, Barry? You know what? I'm gonna let that simmer. I'm gonna let the anticipation. I'm gonna let it dangle. Let the anticipation build. Because real quick, got to get a word in from our good friends, the Surebetties at Surebet Coffee. Would sure appreciate it if you went to surebetcoffee.com and picked up a bag of their Breakaway Bold. Remember, $1 of every bag sold of this delicious coffee goes to equine aftercare, and it helps take Colombian farmers out of the dope game.
It's time to fuck shit up with sherbet in your cup.
Barry, I got a little bit of we'll call it a good news, bad news here. So good news.
Look at us. Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought?
We chose the same race. Bad news, we're head to head, man. I had to just live my truth. My play comes out of race 5 also, and I'm going with the first time starter, the number 9, Salty Ryan, 15-1. So the mare for Salty Ryan wasn't an extremely talented runner herself, though she did win races, and it looks like mostly at, this sprint distance. When you dig into her offspring, there's one very notable half sibling named Sky Diamonds that was a multiple graded stakes winning sprinter with wins from 5.5 furlongs out to 7 furlongs. So there's enough that's really encouraging on the bottom line of this pedigree. Then when you dig into Tom's d'Etat, who's a horse I always really liked, Tom's d'Etat stats as a sire, you see that his progeny win at a high rate, making their first starts as a 3-year-old, like Salty Ryan is doing today, and win at an above average rate in dirt sprints, which Salty Ryan is doing today. On top of the pedigree, we got a lot of promising angles at play with the trainer, William Bartlett. He's doing very well with first-time starters, and from what it appears, he's very meticulous with where his horse is up, because it's June and he's only had 8 starts, but he's 2 for 8, hitting at 25%. And Salty Ryan is coming in off of a bullet work. So I'm saying let's ride the lightning and let's gamble here, Barry. I got Salty Ryan at 15-1. What do you think of this horse? You're muted.
I looked at Salty Ryan, of course. But there, I was kind of torn because I do like that last workout. But I didn't have any confidence. There was really, I don't really like this pedigree. To be honest with you, I think this horse is a turf horse.
That's fair. Well, Barry, that's it. Those are our long shots. How do you feel about recapping picks?
It's a must.
It is a must. Let's see. Any, many, mighty. You.
We're going with the one entry, Racer X. Actually, Racer X would be my pick, but we get a BOGO or a 2-for-1 with gray-haired Gus as well. So I don't know what the situation will be. Maybe they'll scratch one of them, but I like both of those horses, to be honest.
Fun fact about the 1A Racer X. It made me feel like a dumb dick this morning whenever Barry texted me. He was like, race 5, I got the number 1 entry. I was like, huh? Okay, there's no horse named Entry entered, Barry. And then I realized what he was saying. I was like, oh, I should know this. At this stage in my career, I should know what he was trying to say. All right. My long shot for Tuesday comes from the exact same race. Race 5. I've got the 9, Salty Ryan, 15-1 on the morning line. What do you say, Barry? A 1-5 box exacta, a 1-9 box exacta, which is technically a 3-horse box.
Yeah.
Unless one scratches.
I would say yes. You got to press that.
Yeah, man. I agree. I absolutely agree. Barry, you got any parting words for the people before we get out of here today?
Stay hydrated, people.
Oh my God, stay hydrated. Lord have mercy, stay hydrated. It is jungle hot. It is wet, hot blanket. Just walking face first into a wet, hot blanket hot out there today. So, yeah, stay hydrated. Speaking of staying hydrated, I hope you're well hydrated for the battle tomorrow, Barry, because if you might have noticed, this is episode 399, which means we're hitting a major milestone tomorrow with episode 400. We're bringing in good friends, Sarah El-Badwi, Matthew DeSantis. They're going to be joining us for something that is Notorious OTB tradition, but we have not done in some time. It's time for a tournament of pain. And we're going to be looking at the Penn National Friday, which has their Penn Mile Stakes card with a $100 budget. We're going to be playing it like a tournament. I've got a special twist that I'm putting on it that I'm not revealing until right before we start. So check that out tomorrow. We're going at a special time, 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. God's time. Other than that, I got nothing, Barry. Should we adjourn?
We are adjourned.
You have anything special we would like to ride out on today?
No, sir. Maybe Matthew.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good tease. It's good marketing right there. Here we go.
Matthew, be careful, it's slippery right there, so Jesus Christ, come back.